Wow, young team. However, these two young guys can be superstars in this league, especially Wiggins. Wiggins can handle the scoring load, and Towns is learning his way, playing against guys his size, his strength for the first time on a consistent basis. But he's been solid. He's a solid defender, and this is going to be a good team down the line.
Both guys can play multiple positions on the floor, so they'll have a ton of flexibility as the team grows. You know what their favorite sitcom is?
What's that?
The Young and the Restless, baby.
Oh, I like that. That should be their new nickname, The Young and the Restless.
That's a good one.
Well, that's all up to your opinion, I reckon. Let's go courtside to Kevin Harlan.
The Timberwolves look to take charge here at the Target Center in downtown Minneapolis. Last game for the Timberwolves, they picked up the W against the Lakers in Los Angeles. It was a close game. They needed overtime to finish them off.
And what an outstanding win it was. I mean, to get it the way they did in overtime made it that much sweeter.
And I think most fans felt that once they couldn't win it in regulation, they had missed their opportunity. And overtime wasn't going to go their way. But I tell you what, you got to give them credit for pulling it out.
All right, let's set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Fareed and Nurkic in the middle. Lee out there with Freak, and it's Chandler in at the small forward. And that one's good, Shumpert.
And they get the first bucket.
And they'll hope that sets the tone at the offensive end going forward. It doesn't always work out that way, but better to start fast than not.
Here's Fareed. No good. And Minnesota will come the other way. Rubio with it. Towns sets the pick for Rubio. Pass to Collins. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Now here's Freak. 38 points for him last game against Portland.
And it just wasn't about the offense. I mean, he was racking up the steals and taking advantage of some sloppy play by the opponent.
Now here's Lee. It's a 5-point game. Chandler's shot, good. And here's Rubio. He picked up 12 points in their last win against the Lakers, and the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game. And stolen by Freak.
You know what? That passing lane wasn't open for long. He closed it down in a heartbeat there to get the steal.
And here we go. Shumpert running it up the court. He feeds it to Towns. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good. Towns has got his first bucket in this one. Well, let's go to Doris Berg, who spoke with head coach Sam Mitchell. Doris, what's the news?
I asked him what players he was really eyeing on the scouting report, and he said one that might surprise you, Kenneth Fareed. He said he plays with so much energy and effort. He really sets the bar for the rest of the team. If we can limit his impact on the game, I think it'll really be to our advantage. Guy's an interesting take. We'll see if they can slow his roll.
Always great to hear from you, Doris.
And that lead pass allowed him to get straight to the rim unabated in stride.
The Timberwolves have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for it to start off this game. Rubio outside. Some solid defense from Fareed.
Well defended, though, and he's not someone who handles that kind of pressure very well.
Chandler, no good. Here's Collins. Here's Robinson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And really, the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
No good on the second free throw. Courtney Lee is on the wing. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Collins. Lee dishes to Freak. Pass to Fareed. And that one is stuffed right through.
Fantastic dunk, and he decided to hang around up there for a while, Kevin.
Well, maybe, he didn't want to land awkwardly. I don't know.
Yeah,
Oh,
maybe
guys,
it was a
come on. He's up
safety
there
move.
posing. He's posing for the photographers. That's all that's about.
Now, here's Chandler. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Portland. Good. And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Denver?
Boy, they've really amped up the pressure at the defensive end, guys, and have piled up the steals in the early going.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
And stolen by Freak. And pushing it up. Here's Denver. And lead with the stuff.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
They better not. I mean, they've got to pad their lead anytime an opportunity presents itself, and that was a golden one.
Now, here's Rubio. Looking for his first basket still in this one. And he gets it to go.
Defender there in the neighborhood, but not quite close enough. Good shot.
Here's Freak. Kicks to Nurkic. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in.
Boy, I tell you what, nice little run here they're going on.
And getting to the 10 has been the key there. Getting
They can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
coming off a terrific season. First in scoring, first in assists. And we can't forget the leader last season in steals per game, making a huge impact defensively.
Yeah, and that's what made him #1 last year. You can't stop him, and you really can't contain him.
Zach LaVine's checked in for Minnesota. Knocked away and stolen by Freak for the finish. Look at that jam. I mean, just beautiful.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case, it looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant, and this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. Here's Shumpert. The Nuggets getting the bucket. Poked loose. Andrews passes to Chandler. The feed to Freak. Some nice ball movement by the Nuggets. Screen by Fareed. 5 on the clock. In the corner, it's Freak. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. And now it's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the NBA's best fast break teams from a season ago. The Nuggets in second.
I mean, this is such a tough team to deal with. You see the numbers. They would just push the ball at every opportunity.
And finished off by Fareed.
And really, these teams don't even look like they belong on the same court today.
I don't think they do, based on what we've seen, a double-digit lead, and we're still in the first. Ouch, that's painful.
Poked away. Chandler with the ball. Now guarded by Shumpert. Chandler against Robinson. Chandler kicks to Freak. Pass to Winner. He dishes it to Freak. Denver needs to get off his shot. Chandler, no good. Timberwolves trail by 11. Collins passes to Shumpert. And he can't stop the run as he misses. Denver's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Fareed, a screen on Shumpert. Freak dishes to Fareed. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line. Here's Levine. 11 points for him in that last game against the Lakers in Los Angeles. On the floor for Denver as we get going here in the second quarter. Andrews in a 2-guard. He's out there with Moutier. Gallinari is out there with Nurkic. And it's Stokes in at the 4. And here we go. Fast break. Muhammad's got it. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Muhammad's got his second basket of the game. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession.
You know, that's hard to explain that way. I mean, I guess he thought he had more room than he did.
Collins checked in for the Timberwolves. Ricky Rubio comes in for Zach LaVine. Wilson Chandler's checked in for the Nuggets. Fast break. Here we go. Freak with it. Guarded now by Rubio. And it's Freak missing. Timberwolves trail by 9. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Trailblazers, boy, was he tremendous. He ended up with 38 points and seemed to be seeing the action in slow motion, piling up a huge amount of assists. Just numbers that really jump out at you in a box score.
Appreciate it, Doris. Thanks. Well, we've seen a lot of great players have a lot of great games, but that was something special.
And I love that no matter what approach they tried against him, nothing worked. I mean, he was ready for everything.
It makes you wonder what kind of defense they'll throw at him tonight. I mean, however they choose to play him, it's still going to take a special effort to keep him under control. Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job. They have repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid dividends.
And with as many points as they've gotten in the paint, you know, they haven't had to do much work on the perimeter.
Now, here's Moutier. He's got 5. Collins grabs the miss.
And no excuse there for missing that one after being freed up by a great pick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, they came away empty, but they got the look they wanted, and really, I like the movement and communication there.
Martin with the bucket.
Excellent ball movement there, guys.
And that's keyed this run. Passing it with purpose, the D hasn't been able to keep up.
Now here's Freak. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Freak's got 5.
And how about that for a response?
Well, it sounded as though, or at least it looked as though it sounded like, we'll give you a 3, and then we'll take it right back.
Ramon Shumpert is checked in for Kevin Martin. And a switcher also for Denver. Lee's checked in for Moutier. And Shumpert kicks to Rubio. Got a piece of it. Pekovic against Nurkic. Nurkic with the block. Lee outside. Misses the 3.
Boy, even though he missed, you can't give up that kind of a look very often.
Better to be lucky than good sometimes. Fortunately, they didn't get burned on that one.
Now, here's Rubio. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Inside, Pekovic. That's in, coming off an assist from Rubio. Rubio's got his 5th assist in this one. Freak kicks to Stokes, and it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal, and then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
Denver leading by 4. Nurkic a screen on Rubio. Andrews passes to Nurkic. He kicks it to Freak. Clock at 6. The dish to Chandler for the 3. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2. Now Rubio. Feeds to Collins. Back to Rubio. Robinson sets a screen for Rubio. It's Robinson high post. And it's Denver with the rebound. Nurkic has got 3 rebounds now in this one. Lee goes in. Got it for his 4th field goal of the game on just 5 shots.
And he's been the catalyst all game long. Love how he's distributing the basketball.
No doubt about it, Greg. I mean, when the offense runs through him, it's really smooth.
Now, here's Nurkic. Lee dishes to Freak. Misses, and he wants that one back.
And you really thought that was going to be a gimme, but unable to convert.
Yeah, and a little self-talk, angry self-talk for himself after that.
And the foul called on Freak. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game.
Another foul will give him